Wipe that booty look off of your face.
We live. Are we live now?
We are live. That button right there.
It says live. It says live. We are live.
It's 8:30, y'all. Get it together. But after the go live part, it's gonna stay. So, hi Kimmy. After the go live part, it's gonna stay. So whoever is missing the beginning of it, y'all get to tune back in and check it out. This is a special announcement, and for those of y'all that came early on time, I'll let y'all be the first to know. Hell no, it's not a pregnancy.
There's no one pregnant.
It will never be a pregnancy announcement.
No pregnancy announcements.
We have come to that conclusion that we are done.
We're not having no more children.
And y'all that know us should know we don't even like kids like that.
We don't like kids like that.
What this is we have collectively put our heads together, and we've decided that we are going to come to...
She said she can't hear us.
Uh-oh. Don't play no games with me, Kimiko. I can't hear you. Somebody holler if you can hear me. Somebody let me know if y'all can hear. Do y'all hear? Can you hear?
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear, Kimmy? You doing the thing in the building? No.
Can anybody hear us?
See if you can go. Can you join it? I don't want to have technical difficulties already. Go into Facebook. See if you can. Okay. Tiffany, you good. Kimmy, you just can't hear. Get it together. Back to what I was saying. This is... Get in there. No. Yeah, you can hear. All right, turn it off. Sweet Jesus. Hi, Yolanda. This is the beginning of something that we both wanted to do, and we wanted to do for quite a while, since we've been together and on our own. This is a new segment that we're going to start called Being Married Is, and this actually stemmed from some of the posts that if anybody follows John, he'll talk shit about me, whether it's good or bad, and he'll always start it off with Being Married Is, and it's, you know, just sharing some of the things that being married to me is like, and, you know, just being married in general, whether it's to me or anyone else. But of course, we can only speak about our experiences. So this is going to be basically the beginning of a weekly segment that we are going to be doing. And it's going to be discussing just being married to each other. And disclaimer, this will not be anything like those, what the hell are them things called? It's not like Follow My Life and we talking to, it's not going to be any of that stuff. It's going to be, you know, discussions that are going to go on and you guys can participate. We have a long list already made of just different experiences that we've had, different challenges. Oh, I hate this phone. Different challenges that we've faced, different things that we've overcome, and those of y'all that know us, all the silliness, a lot of the silliness. It's going to be some serious issues, but a lot of the time it's just party and bullshit between the two of us. So we're going to start today just pretty much introducing the whole segment of what being married is. If you want
to... Yeah, being married to her is...
much like
not hell, but it's crazy.
Y'all know me.
Yeah, it's crazy because, listen, I've been married before. You know, Jai's never been married before. I try not to count those marriages. One of them I was really, really young. Not to say I'm really, really old now, but I'm older than Jai. And it wasn't married, I can say, out of love or wanting to be with a certain person. But one day we'll get into all of that. Now it's just about us. Most of y'all who know my wife know that she is
a tyrant,
indifferent, you know, and we're both two strong-willed people. So things that I feel, mostly because I'm older, I think I'm doing things the right way, and of course, she's the type of person that's going to tell you that no, it's not the right way. This is the way that it should be, or things of that nature. And as a male, as a man, sometimes it's hard to allow anyone to tell you what may be right or wrong to you, because you see things differently. We come from different type of backgrounds. I'm East Coast.
I'm a West Coaster.
Jai's a West Coast girl, you know.
I'm strong. I'm very independent. I am very opinionated. I will give you my opinion if you ask, and I don't give a F if you don't like it. It is what it is. Don't ask me if you don't want to know.
True that. I had to find that out the hard way, you know. I always thought I wanted a woman that would agree with me all the time. You know, I think 99% of the time she never agrees with me.
I agree with what's right. I agree with
and exactly, and that's what it is. She agrees with the truth of it, not because I'm her husband and she wants me to come out on the, you know, the best side of the situation only, but, you know, just so that I can actually learn my part in things. You see that, right? You see that, right? If y'all can read that, it says Mrs. Always Right. And I think all you women think that, but you're not always right. But so this just gives us a little intro into how did we meet. Jai and I, we met. I lived in New York, and she lived here in Syracuse. And I don't know if anyone noticed. Some people know, not many do. But I met Jai coming home from work one day. Me and my sister lived together in Brooklyn, and Jai and my sister was having a conversation in regards to an upcoming wedding.
I lived here in Syracuse.
She lived here, of a mutual friend. And when I walked in,
Dory.
when I walked in, I heard my sister say, well, she was on the phone, and I said, "Who you speaking to?" And she said, "Jai." And immediately I'm like, "What the hell? Was that short for something? What type of name is that, Jai?" She's like, "No, her name is Jai." So immediately I'm like, "Well, let me see what she looked like." And she brought up this photo, and I was like, "Oh man, look at this old red bone." Let me talk to that, my East Coast New York thing, trying to get at her, you know. And they put her on the phone. And I got on the phone with her, and I laid down my Mac Daddy vibe, and it went nowhere. She shut me down. Purely, I just thought she was one of these light-skinned, stuck-up women. That's exactly what I thought from the muscle. I'm like, who the hell does she think she is? You know, you looking at me, this is it. You know, you don't see guys like this no more. And, but there was something, and I know it might sound cliche and people might think it's garbage, but it's the truth. There was something, I don't know if it was the rejection or it was just something that was digging at me that made me want to pursue her. Like when I first, you know, heard her voice. You ain't like
nobody telling you no. That's what the problem was.
It could have been, but I still wanted you. You know what I mean? I was single at the time, and but she definitely shot me down. Like she had no time for me at all. Your meathead ass. Oh, really, Tiffany? Really, Tiffany? Really? Thank you.
At that time, I was happily single. I was finally in a good space with myself. I was finally in a great space with being alone and just focusing on me and my daughter, Soraya. So I was not trying to hear this dude and his bullshit. And plus the pictures were just him posing with his muscles and shit. And I was like, those is nice and all, but that shit looked like he's about to be a hoe. And I ain't got time for the bullshit from that far.
I wasn't a hoe, though. Some people may beg to differ, but I wasn't a hoe. Just want you to know.
He was single, and y'all know what that means.
I was single, but I wasn't a hoe.
Single. So you know what that means. So it was just like, nah, I'm good. And I'm good. And he just kept trying. Just kept trying to talk to me. Oh, have a good morning, beautiful. Have a good day at work. And I'd be like, all right, thank you. And then just kept on it. And I just was like, okay, it's cute. You know, he all right.
All right. I'm not all right. I'm not. I'm all right. I'm easy on the eyes, but I'm more than easy on the eyes. But I kept pursuing her. I called her every day. Good morning. No, it didn't matter what it was. She wouldn't even give me a phone. Matter of fact, no, I couldn't even call her
You didn't call
on the
me.
phone.
You Facebook messaged
I used to
me every
Facebook
day.
Messenger. So all you people that's always talking about you can't
He
start a
gave his number
romance.
a lot of times during that. I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yes.
Message me.
Yeah. I
I'm
used to
good.
message her.
Message me.
You know what? I was in the DM. It was going down in the DM.
It was not going down in the DM.
Well, I was trying to have it go down in the DM. That was the only way she let me go in, get in that close, was the DM. You know?
Hit me on my hip.
That's how it was. I mean, this is the first female, I believe, that wouldn't even give me her number, so I couldn't even get it. And my sister wouldn't give it to me, so I was in her inbox.
Good looking, my girl. Good
You
looking.
know, I was trying.
She gave you my name, and that's more than she's ever done.
Yeah, she gave me.
Anybody else?
Yeah.
Like she wouldn't give you anybody else's name. She at least gave you my name. She would try to shoot your shot, my name.
But eventually, she came around, and eventually, I think she realized to a degree that I was, just not. Well, you know what? We didn't really know what we wanted. That's honestly true. I know I seen a
I
pretty
wanted them
girl.
arms. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, she probably was. It was more physical with her, but for me, I was at a stage in my life where I really didn't want to run around at the time, but I still didn't know what I wanted. I really didn't know. I don't.
Sorry,
I wasn't really sure.
Y'all want the truth out of me. I gotta get a little bit of drink.
And so I didn't know if this was going to be just a, we adults here, so I didn't know if it was just going to be someone I seen on the weekend or occasionally. And
you had to travel a lot.
And I had to travel far to come see her. I used to come here every weekend after work to see Jai. I got off at 11:30. I would be on the F train jetting to Manhattan to catch the bus all the way up here to Syracuse. I don't know anybody in my life I would do that for, but for her, it felt like it was something to do. And those weekends that we would come and chill together, and that's what we did, and we got to know each other each time we came more and more, but it was a long distance.
A lot about those that were around, like Jessica Feathers, like the people that was at work with me. I was on the phone nonstop, like 24 hours a day, literally with this man. It was like we never hung up. The phone was just on. The only time that I think we ever got off the phone is to take a shower, and that was about it.
Yeah,
and that was just.
And I don't even think we hung up.
No,
we didn't even hang up. We just put the phone down, took a shower, came back.
Just consistently talking. All the time. So it was never a time that we weren't talking, and it wasn't all. It wasn't always just happy-go-lucky talking either. In the beginning, we went through a couple of differences as far as the personalities, and we saw that months into it. The different personalities, we clash. Okay, he is a Leo, and I am a Cancer, and I am like I would say positive, but y'all know I'm mean. I'm mean in a sense. I keep it real, as real as I can, as real as I can give it, as real as I can handle it, is as real as I'm gonna give it. Put it like that. So I'm not out to hurt your feelings, but if you ask me a question, if you say something, I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel. So there's no questioning, my motives or how I feel. So. A lot of the times that we got into it, it was because you weren't used to that. I
wasn't used to that. I was used to, and
you were mean, not to me, but you were like the aggressive voice.
Yeah.
You weren't mean to me, but it was just like some of the things that you were going through at the time. I felt them. That's just like the type of person that I am. I felt those things, and some of those things would piss me off, and it would be like, you know what? We need to chill for just a second, but I just could not shake you.
Yeah, she tried to. There was times when she tried to get out of this relationship.
I told you I needed a break.
That's what she did.
I told
you
I needed a break.
I didn't understand. I don't understand breaks. In my thought process, breaks to me meant we breaking up, and that was it. I didn't understand sometimes you need to just take a step back and look at the situation for what it is. Damn, that's like an R. Kelly song I used to like. But you need to step back and see
Reset.
what you're doing,
And reset.
see what she's doing, and seeing if just the fact that you may love a person and you keep on wanting to be around that person, are you actually pushing each other farther apart? I was going through a lot of different difficult things in my life at the time, my own personal baggage that she had nothing to do with.
And we'll get into that eventually too. Those are different topics. It's just so things.
Yeah.
And at that time, I think I had already went through that.
Yeah.
I had already cleared, my baggages before meeting you, and I was like, my life was finally at a point where it was like serene, and I was okay with my situation. I was okay with just being just me and me and Soraya at the time. So the extra energy coming in at that time
that I had going on in my life,
that you had going on, I saw the good in you, because that's, I see the good in you, and there's so much there, and there's so much room for change, and there's so much acceptance from you as far as change is concerned. I always saw that. So no matter what the issue was, no matter how much we butt heads, even in the very, very beginning, I always saw the change in you, and I always saw the good in you, and I always saw, okay, there is definitely room for growth here, and I am by no means 100% perfect. I mean, at that point, I really don't even think I was even feeling myself as far as being 50% at who I felt like I could be. It was just, I had finally came to terms with it, and I accepted it, and I accepted myself, and I decided to start loving me. So then bringing on another person to love at the same time was a step in the right direction, apparently.
Yeah.
So this is just like a small bit of so much of our background. This is like something like if y'all were to come to our house and we eventually get a little drink on, a little eat on, or whatever, you'll get to know more and more of us, because as far as publicly is concerned, we're pretty private.
Well, I run my, I'm kind of like an open book on.
You're more of a rant.
So yeah,
on a soapbox.
On social media, I'm the ranter. I'm the one that, whatever's going on in the world, whatever's going on in my house, whatever's going on at work, that's how I get it out. That's my way of displaying it. It might be abrasive, and it might be
mellow,
downright rude to some people, but that's how I get my energy out. Not so much to affect other people on a negative level, but just to get it out for me. And that's what, my wife is kind of more private. She's not like that. So that's another
I rather rant to specific people, so I know what I say.
Exactly.
And I don't like people to, especially on social media, I don't want people to think that I am sending out a subliminal message, because I don't have no type of beef in my life whatsoever. I don't stand for it at all. So that's not the type of energy that I'm putting. I'm focused on better shit. I ain't got time for all that shit.
Yeah. I'm trying to get it out. See, she used to think I got it out for attention, but that's not it. Then she had to realize, no, I got to get it out. I can't have something in my head. I mean, I can be walking somewhere to go do something. If something pops in my head, I have to get it out. I can't keep
it. And
it
usually posts on Facebook.
And I usually post that there. And she hates that.
I stopped following him on Facebook for that, because it was every freaking day. It was like bing, 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 bing. And I'm like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? Yeah. And it could be song lyrics. It'd be some random ass shit in his mind. And it just drove me nuts. And we still friends on Facebook, but I don't follow. So whenever he posts stuff, I don't see that shit. At a point in time when people will call me like, what is going on with him? I don't know. I have no idea.
But we like she said, we thought to put this together to give people an insight of our marriage. There's a different thing that we go through, and the different things of being married is. I know people are in, and it's not even just being married. Well, for us, it's being married because we're married. With some, it might be just being in a relationship, period.
Or getting over a relationship.
And by no means are we saying that we are experts on any of this. We are experts on us. The more we, what I'm saying?
We're not even experts on that.
True indeed. We're still learning each other. And we've been together 7 years now. You know what I mean? So, but we felt like this is what we wanted to do, something that we could do together. There's a lot of things that we do apart, and this is something in regards to giving people an insight that just because we're laughing, we're smiling, we're happy, we're not happy, things ain't always so peachy keen. And it doesn't
That's
have
just a good thing that I post. I
yes,
only post a positive.
and it's that's Jai, and it doesn't have anything to do with. Sometimes it's just the fact that we are still individuals, even though that we're married, and you become
Very
one.
much so.
You become one when there's different things taking place. When it comes to dealing with the children, you have to be one on a fort. So,
Or they'll take you out.
Or they'll try to take us out, and we're not trying to take them out. They not trying. We're not going to let them take us out. You know what I mean? And or it could be work situations or whatever. When it comes to the house and the bills and other things that's taking place, she wants to go here, I may not want to go here. So that's when you have to become one. But we're still individual, whether it's spirituality, whether it's our outlook on things, whether it's media, whether it's...
We clash a lot on
We
that.
clash a lot.
We clash a lot on a lot of stuff.
And a
But
lot
we
of, I think,
agree on a lot of
but
stuff,
we
too.
agree on a lot of things. But I think that's most of our arguments came from when we were before. Just the whole, you know how it is
We
in a
argue
new
about the
relationship
dishes.
about the dishes.
I'm not
Okay,
doing
you know
no
what?
fucking dishes unless
Listen,
I want to.
I
We
do
argue
not
about the
believe that there is a set standard between man and woman in a home
I'm not
of
bringing in no
who's
damn trash
supposed to do what. But what we can
Are we still in there?
hello? Yep.
We still in there?
We in there? We here?
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yes, real quick. Listen.
She's trying to hate on us.
I grew up in a home where my father did the cooking. My father taught me how to cook. My father taught me how to wash clothes. My father cleaned as he cooked. I have a wife who has a complex about washing dishes. I
was forced into them, so goddamn it,
Okay.
I'll wash them when I get ready to.
Okay, I cannot make myself a sandwich if there are dishes in the sink.
On the other hand, I can go to the other
Yes.
counter because that's why we have a nice kitchen. That's why we have multiple counters. I'm going to go to another counter and I'm going to make my sandwich that I don't feel like washing the damn dish.
In the beginning of our relationship,
We
every
argued a lot.
weekend I came up here, there was
6
dishes
years.
in the sink.
They're going to continue to be in that sink until I
In
get
the
ready
sink.
to.
That made no sense to me.
The rest of the house.
I'm talking about I just left here Monday 2:00 in the morning Monday to go back to New York, and I'm back here that Saturday morning.
Those are not the same dishes.
I think I
No.
washed the dishes before I left.
Right,
That's
but
what I
they're not
did.
the same fucking dishes.
So that means Tuesday to
I
that
don't go home
Friday.
without washing dishes.
Tuesday to that she wasn't washing. I was washing them. By the time I came back that Saturday, I had to wash the goddamn dishes. It still goes on today. To this day, that still goes
I
on.
purposely don't do the dishes.
It
sometimes.
irks me. It makes me mad.
You know what?
You know what I do? Let me tell you something. What I do? You know what I do? I don't even wash the dishes good.
At
That's
all.
on purpose.
At all. Because they all end up back in the sink. If I still see food on
Yes.
the dishes, I'm putting them back
Yes,
in the
I do it on
fucking
purpose.
sink.
Did you hear what she just said? She doesn't wash them on purpose to
No,
piss
that was
me
just-
off.
no, it wasn't
You know
to
what?
piss you off.
I don't even wash the shit. You know what I wash? I wash the damn dishes I know I'm going to use. And I'm going to make sure that shit is clean. I wash it on purpose so she can come behind me, get mad, see the damn dishes, be like, this is, and I'll be sitting there at the table talking like this. Damn, I don't even know why this.
Listen, I don't care about
I don't
that.
even know why that's dirty.
I don't
I can't
like
do it.
food left on the dishes, and
Well,
I'm not gonna do the damn dishes until I'm ready to.
shit
You on the
makes
other
no
10
sense to
are going
me.
there being mad as hell doing the dishes, and it honestly feels like you're going from sink to water and then and putting them up and not
Well,
actually washing
that's
them.
because y'all don't wash
this
the dishes.
This is an 8-year standing argument between the two of us. The dishes. We fight
dishes.
over the smallest shit, and the dishes is probably one of the biggest things.
The
He'll be
dishes.
down here throwing the freaking dishes. Some bitch broke one of my plates. You owe me some plates.
That's just
Speaking-
probably.
the-
I think
the
that was
Pyrex
probably an accident.
broke the plate. I found the freaking pieces to the plate for like 3 weeks straight, I'm finding pieces to the goddamn plate because he decides he wants to wash the dishes. Nobody assigned you to them goddamn dishes. Don't do them if you don't want to wash them.
I can smell
well,
the food on the dishes. I can't walk in the house with dishes.
Shit off then.
I'm sorry, it's a complex. There's certain things that I have.
I was forced to wash the dishes growing up. I had to wake up in the middle of the night to wash the goddamn dishes. When my brother go in there and eat after me and he put dishes in the sink, I was in trouble for not washing the dishes. So therefore, my mother even came out here to visit and told this fool
told us that
why I refuse to wash some damn dishes.
Yeah,
and he still don't. Listen, I'm going to wash them when I get ready to, because you know what? When I wash the dishes, it's not just the dishes. I'm wiping the sink down. I'm wiping the counters down. It ends up me rearranging the whole fucking kitchen. I'm wiping down walls, everything. So I can't just get in and get out like I want to.
Do you hear this?
I'm going to wash them when I get ready to.
Do you hear
this? And it's usually when I'm pissed the fuck off.
But check this out. But if I leave my damn wallet and my keys on the damn middle island thingy,
because I've asked you not to.
That's a problem.
I bought 3 bowls specifically for you to put your shit in.
I don't want to put it in a bowl.
You told me you wanted the bowl.
Well, I don't want a bowl. I want to put it where the hell I want to put it. So if I walk in the house, I should be. She won't wash the dishes, but has a problem with me putting my keys and my wallet on
where
the table.
Food is supposed to.
She don't want me to put my snacks on top of the refrigerator.
Because my decorations are up there.
Do you see that? Do you understand?
There's a closet there was a box that used to say snacks. Put the shit in there.
It doesn't even make any sense.
It makes every bit of sense. I bought devices for you to put your keys on the goddamn wall. You asked for these devices and I put them on the freaking wall. He still won't put his shit there. So he started putting stuff on my mantle. What the fuck? Like, why? Don't put nothing on my mantle. That's not where it goes. If I put the shit, if I told you, you watch, what was he watching? John Wick, and he had, oh, look at that little bowl that he puts his stuff. I wish he could have my stuff to put in a bowl. Okay, so I got the full bowl. This bowl's not big enough. All right, you ain't got to tell me twice to go back shopping. I'm there. I go get a bigger bowl. This bowl is like this freaking big. This big. This is for everything. When you're supposed to be emptying out your nice bag, that's a whole nother topic. When you're supposed to be emptying out your nice bag, take her shit out the bag, go through it, and whatever you need to have filed, I'm a file. Just stick it in the damn bowl. He sticks it right on my countertop.
Do you understand? Do you see how none of this makes no sense?
I ain't washing the dishes.
It makes no sense. You see that? And I know
when I get ready to wash the dishes.
I don't like dishes in the sink.
Oh well, then wash them.
When she cooks, she makes a mess everywhere.
Don't ask me to cook.
You know, today I found like salad in the corner dropping.
That's
probably from this morning.
That was from this morning because I got really mad with Soraya this morning, and I think I pretty much punched out the fucking salad box. So you see the salad box, and that's a whole nother story. Yeah. That's a whole nother story.
But I'm just showing.
I slept this morning too, trying to walk out the door. So
it's not even the major things. The major things don't be nothing. It's things like that you be like, yo, this person is crazy. How can this person is crazy? And for me, that's what being married is. Being married is, which is whoever's on my Facebook page, you will see me a lot post up. Being married is, and it's something that I just went through with Jai.
And that's exactly where this entire segment
and that's where this came from.
And this is the beginning of many. So I just wanted to put this out to you guys and share to you guys first before we, post it to YouTube or whatever. That I know a lot of you guys that are friends with us, you follow us and you comment and you think, oh, you guys are such a cute couple, or you guys are marriage goals. Sweetheart, please, we are not marriage goals by any means. We are trying to find our own damn goals, and we are trying to get it together and not bump heads. So just the fact that we're able to sit here and talk to you guys, because we didn't discuss any of this, and we purposely did it. We didn't discuss anything that we were going to speak about. We didn't discuss the stories that we were going to discuss. So it's really going to be it's going to be uncandid, it's going to be uncut, it's going to be just raw, and it's going to be just, not so much, it's just going to be real. It's just going to be realness, us coming to you and letting you see the realness that before you come asking me for advice, please understand my shit is not perfect, but we work at it. And that's the key to it as far as we are concerned. Being married is definitely something that is compromised. It's complicated. It's difficult. It's love. It's hate. It's fighting. It's crazy. It's bickering. It's nonsense. It's foolery. It's fuckery. It's all the above. And we pretty much just wanted to do something that helps us to express each other's feelings, and helps us to help any of you guys if you're going through something similar, or if you're just looking at us like, that's your goal. Please understand what you're asking for, because your goals you may or may not be equipped to handle. This shit is work. And we haven't even been married, long. This shit is work. We're not always seeing eye to eye. We don't like each other 90% of the damn time. It's like it's a love-hate relationship. It really is. But it's a matter of whether or not you're ready to work on it. It's a matter of whether or not the good outweighs the bad. It's a matter of whether or not you're willing to continue to deal with it. If this is something that has not crossed boundaries, that has not crossed your your definite
thing that you put around and say, listen, I'm not. If someone did this, that's a deal breaker.
Yeah, no deal breakers.
And,
you know what I mean?
And I think that's one of the most important aspects of marriage is don't cross certain lines. And trust me, we have cussed each other out to the point where
I tried to hit him with his own crutch when his leg broke.
Recently, I broke my leg in November.
He busted his head open in the very beginning, and I don't give a shit. I still cussed his ass out via phone, and I told that sumbitch, guess what? When you heal that eye up, I'm going to bust open your other one.
That's a story that we'll tell one
That'll
day.
Be another story.
That was really, really crazy. Lizzie
That's because I checked phone records. Goddamn it, sure did. I did then. I don't so much do it no more, but I check phone records, and I call numbers. That's a whole nother story.
That's another story. And it was in the very beginning when...
And there wasn't no deal breaker shit. It wasn't nothing major.
You know how you just... Yeah, it wasn't a deal breaker, but it was a situation I was going through.
Yes, ma'am, Adria.
And
he disappeared for too long of a time period. Then try to tell me some bullshit ass story. That's another story. That's going to be a good one.
That's another story.
So.
We could call that deal breakers. It wasn't a deal breaker, but she did threaten to... I don't know if you can see it.
I ain't threatened. You almost got your ass out.
I have a scar.
You would have missed all of this.
Yeah, I have a scar on my head.
I didn't do that.
She didn't do it. But while I was being stitched up, the nurse, she said that she would bust the other side.
It don't save you.
And the nurse heard.
It don't save you.
And the nurse looked at me like, sir, I don't know what you are involved with, but I feel for you. Yeah, whoever, I can't even remember that nurse, what it was, but...
I ain't being mean. Dizzy Pooh, you act like you don't know this man. What you know of him and you think of him, I get that times 150. Or damn, people try to tell me, are you afraid of him? Please.
I don't want her to be afraid of me. Don't be afraid of me. She ain't supposed to be afraid of me.
I got a bat. I had a bat, a metal bat that I sleep next to my bed.
That's another story. Listen, that's another story.
I had all the knives. I know where all of them shits was at when I thought you was coming up here to try to get fly with a chick. It's all good. Remember?
Oh man, I can't wait to tell you guys some of these stories. Some of these stories is almost unbelievable, but now we can laugh about them. We can laugh about them. It was,
Don't tell that one. That's another one. We can't go too much longer because I know some of y'all gotta go to bed. We gotta go to bed.
Yeah, we gotta go to bed. But I want to thank everyone for stopping in and this new venture that me and Jai is doing.
I think we're gonna do this weekly.
Yeah, we could do it weekly.
Probably on the weekends though. So
you know what's the great thing about that? Because something new happens every week. So by the time by the time we catch up to the new stuff, I don't know, man. We'll have a lot of stuff for you guys, and
just stay tuned.
Yeah,
you know me, y'all know me. I'm gonna be on YouTube with it. I'm gonna post some clips on Instagram. Yeah. Feel free to. You can text me all you want.
And listen, if some of you guys who are friends with my wife want
Sure
I'm
am.
abrasive. I'm really
I sure
abrasive,
am.
man.
I have to be.
I'm abrasive. So
I have
if you
to
want
be.
to, send me friend requests and yes, she is still a nut. Yes, she is. She's a
Y'all want to
nut.
listen to her? Are you gonna
And,
stop ranting?
I don't rant. I just talk. I shoot from the hip. That's what I do.
I'm gonna kick your soapbox from underneath.
I shoot from the hip. I'm not gonna lie. I'm an open. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the scab on a saw. You know what I mean? I peel it off. I'll peel it off. I reveal it. I don't have nothing to hide. There's no. You can't. I have nothing to hide. So if you want to send me a friend request,
get some of these T-shirts. Game. Look at my T-shirt and then look at yours. Like I think these shits are dope today. I don't even think we planned that.
No.
Like that was dope shit. Let me see your T-shirt.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with this. They can see it. I mean, you can. If I can see it, they can see it. It's Muhammad Ali. If they can see it, I can see it. They can see it.
Just do what I say.
Damn. Yeah. So once again, thank you guys. Peace. Everyone have a good night. Stop being extra. You the extra one.
You know him. You know.
Mm-hmm. Peace, everybody. Thank you for joining us. It's about to get good.
It's gonna get real.
A little unbelievable, but it's good.
I hope one day I don't have to knock you out.
Well, you did cut me with the keys that one time.
That was that one time. Stop being extra.
Yeah, that was like. But let a man say, "Yeah, I'll cut you," and then what? I'm in jail.
Stay the fuck away from me.
Yeah. All right. Peace out, people.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.